What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So, a few months ago, I made a video about ESPN's top 100 list, and they had Stephen Curry above Dwyane Wade, which most people disagree with. In my opinion, D Wade's top 10 ever. In most people's opinion, he's around top 15, top 20. But here's the thing: is Stephen Curry top 25? Because they did have him in the top 25. So is Stephen Curry top 25 ever? The simple answer is yes. Yes, he is top 25 ever. Okay, here's why. I understand he's only had 2 or 3 really dominant seasons. And then when you compare that to players that have dominated in the most recent era, in terms of the 03 draft, and you had the 96 draft all together, and 97 draft, and things like that all together, like your Tim Duncans, your Kobe's, your Melos, your Lebrons, your Wades, your Boshes, your T-Macs, your Vince Carters. They've all Dirks, and you know what I mean? They've AIs. They've dominated for, obviously, like, at least a decade each. Each and every one of them dominated for at least a decade, right? So why does Stephen Curry stand out, and why does he get to be included with those players I just named? The reason is because, one, he's changed. Here's the thing. A lot of people say he's changed the game. He didn't necessarily change the game, but he left a mark on the game. Like, okay, I can be small, but I can still dominate and still be the face of the NBA. One of the faces. Like, AI was another person that, came and was like, look what I can do. If you're my height, you can do the same thing. And Stephen Curry was the guy after AI. And AI was huge, and that's why Stephen Curry is really big. And then let's talk about his shooting ability. He's the best shooter in NBA history. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Off the dribble, spot up, coming off curls, whatever. Once he gets the ball in his hand and he shoots, 1 out of 2 times that shot is going in. From 3, from mid-range, anywhere. At least 1 out of 2 times. And then you have on top of that the historic 2015-16 season that he had. 30 points per game. I think it was like 5 rebounds and 7 assists per game. Shooting 50% from the field. I think it was like 47% from 3. And 90% from the free throw line. 50, 40, 90. That historic 3-point shooting. That 3-pointer streak. Like 150 games with a 3 each time. The crazy thing is, like, to me that seems easy. Like, I know it's easier said than done. But to me, that seems easy. Like, okay, all you have to do is make 1 3 per game. Like, to be honest, like, usually, I'm surprised, like, people like Melo or T-Mac or Kobe don't have that yet. You know what I mean? I know it's easier said than done, but I mean, if you think about it, it's just 1 3. Think about how many people can make 1 3 a game if they shoot like 5 times. So to me, that's kind of weird that it's only 150. Like, if you look at it, I thought it would be like closer to like 500 or more than that. But still, he's the world record holder. He has the most threes in an NBA season. He's first, second, and third place. He broke his records all the time. He's the first unanimous MVP. Yes, you can thank Carmelo Anthony for taking that away from LeBron James in 2013. But yes, Stephen Curry is the first unanimous MVP. He's a 2-time MVP. He's an NBA champion. He's an all-time great. I'm sorry, but he's an all-time great. I'm not the biggest Stephen Curry fan, but it's a fact. If you want to compare that to other all-time greats, he actually has more accolades than a lot of other all-time greats. And it's scary to think. That is scary to think. Now in terms of being one of the greatest players ever, the reason why I might have used the word best, but the reason why I say greatest is because greatness is a part of winning, being on a successful team, and being great and dominating, right? But you also have to win at the same time. Like, for example, I know you guys are going to get upset, but Carmelo Anthony and Tracy McGrady, extremely talented players. Probably top 10 talent-wise for both of them. But in terms of greatness, that holds them back. Melo only has 6 All-NBAs. He's a 10-time All-Star. He's all-rookie, But that's literally all he has. And then plus the 20,000 career points and things like that. But that's literally all he has, 25, 6, and 3. And then when you look at Stephen Curry, you have Curry 30. Well, his career average is like 22, I'm pretty sure. Let's say it's like 22, 5, and 7. That's probably wrong. 22, 3, and 7. Let's say that's his career average. But then on top, you look at that and it's like, okay, that's pretty good, but that's not, legendary. But then when you look, 2-time MVP, the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. Again, you can thank Melo for stealing that one from LeBron, you know? And then on top of that, he led the Golden State Warriors to the best record in NBA history. He was the best player on that best team, you know? And yes, I take back the fact that I said Stephen Curry was not the most valuable player on that team. He is. He was the most valuable player on that team. I made a video saying Klay Thompson is more valuable. I was wrong. And it has nothing to do with this season. It has to do with me being stupid. Okay? Sometimes okay. We're gonna segue into another topic. Just bear with me. Sometimes I should really keep this for my story channel, but I'll try to make it as quick as possible. If you guys ever see me saying something crazy or stupid or something like, Melo's still top 3 or something crazy like that, the reason why I say things like that is because, like, there's something wrong with my mind. It sounds crazy, but it's true. I used to have to see, like, a doctor and stuff, like a psychologist and things like that when I was younger. So there's something wrong with me. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but it's true. So that's why, I apologize for this, and I kind of dragged on with it too long. But that's part of the reason why. Another part because I was joking, but the real reason why is I don't really want to say this, but I just feel like I have to because I feel like my content has been really garbage lately. But, I don't know, sometimes it's like there's something wrong with me mentally, man. They were going to put me in special ed when I was younger and a whole bunch of other crap. And then, I had to see psychologists because I used to hit my sister and things like that. There's something wrong with me mentally. So sometimes, I act a different way than I really am. I think it's like, I think that's what it's called, bipolar or something like that. That's what it is. So that's why sometimes, and really that's why the last few weeks my videos have been complete garbage. Complete garbage. Last night, I had a reality check. I came back from my speech class. I drove to Wendy's. I came back. I actually raced someone on my way back, which is not smart to do. But I raced someone. I beat him. And then I went back to my dorm, and I started reading comments. And I'm like, Steve, what's going on with you, man? Your content, when I first started watching you, it was so good. And now you're just repetitive. It's hard to watch. You're saying some really ridiculous things. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm truly, truly sorry. Trust me, I do have bipolar disorder. I do. You can ask my friend John that has been with me since day one back in 2011 when I first started YouTube. You know what I mean? On my other channel. There's really, like, that's why sometimes I act different than usual. Like, if you guys realize, like, sometimes I'll be, like, really nice to people in the comments, and then other times I'll say, like, something stupid or really mean, or I'll take things to heart when you were just joking with me. You know what I mean? So that's why that's why I've been acting that way. So I just want to make this part of the video this. I'm sorry. The content is about to get amazing. I'm going to be introducing documentaries. I'm going to be making documentaries. The first one is going to be, I don't want to say that. You know what? If I say the name and someone takes it, it's whatever. It's called The Rise of a King. You guys can guess who that's on. Number 23, LeBron James. And then after that, we're going to be doing a poll to see who you guys want next. Whether it's Kobe, Melo, D-Wade, MJ, Bird, Matt, whoever. There's going to be documentaries. I'm going to be doing more in real life basketball videos. There's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff on this channel. And I apologize that I allowed my illness to get in the way. I apologize. If you guys ever see me slipping again, please call me out in the comments. Like yesterday, there was too many people that called me out, and I was like, okay, whoa, let's take a reality check. And I started watching some of my videos. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on with me? So I thank you guys for calling me out. If you guys ever see me slipping again, and I'm not joking, if you guys ever see me slipping and start making garbage content again, please, 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 call me out on it. Just call me out. I appreciate all you guys' support. Again, I promise from now on, great content. I'm gonna use visuals. I'm gonna do stuff like that. I got lazy. I became stupid. I let my disorder mess with me. It's never going to happen again. I promise you guys that. I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys forgive me? Peace.